Welcome back, y'all. Now I'll finish that story. When we had those English people over at our house, they had never had fruit with the meal. And so they never had digestion problems either, but they ate the fruit with the meal, like cantaloupe and everything like that. And when I was growing up, we never had digestion problems because my family, my grandmother was European, so we didn't eat fruit with the meal. We ate it as a snack or way after a meal or earlier, and if it's a meat meal anyway. So it has to do with meat. So if you're having a breakfast and you're not having any meat with it, then it's okay to have your fruit. But if you're having the sausage and the bacon, you need to have your fruit about 15 minutes before your meal, and that'll help you not have digestion problems. Those look wonderful, don't they, Marie?
Oh, they look delicious.
So now, we also today, Marie, are going to make the yogurt parfaits. That is on page, let me put on my glasses here real quick. This is on page 50. And if you want to, I say it in here in the basics chapter. I have a granola recipe so you can make your own. If not, I love the Cascadian Farm. You can find that just about at every store, I believe. And it's the organic granola, and I get the oats and honey, and not the one with the nuts, because if I do nuts, I do my own nuts and stuff. And let's go ahead and let's do a parfait. Marie, what would you like? Raspberries, strawberries, peaches, or blueberries, or all of it in your...
Oh, it looks awesome. Let's do it all.
Okay, let's go. All right, you're going to do a spoon. I'm going to do a
Okay.
spoon. Here we go. Let's take this away and do this. Here's our yogurt. I always use this. I use this even in my pimento cheese. As y'all know, I use either the vanilla or the plain. You can use either one. Now, how we're going to start off with is the first thing we're going to do in the bottom of the glass is put us a little bit of the yogurt, okay? I'll do it and pass it on to you, just so we have that in the bottom. I just use a regular drinking glass. Got these at Dollar Store or at Belk's. You can get them either place. Go ahead. Marie, you want to take your yogurt? Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pick my berries. I love strawberries, so I'm going to do strawberries first. Marie, pick whatever berries you want. If you want strawberries, I'm cutting some up.
Okay.
There. For my first layer. Your kids will love making these. You can also make these and put them over, saran wrap over the top of them and put them in your refrigerator so when people walk in, they can have this. You don't want to leave it too many days in there because the yogurt will water up a little bit. Okay, here you go, Marie. If you want strawberries or blueberries. The next thing I'm going to do is put a little layer of my granola right here. Just a tiny little bit here on top of my strawberries. You go ahead and make it the way you want. Then you can tell us about yours and I'll make mine the way I want. How about that, Marie?
I love the berries because I've learned about the health benefits from all the berries, and so I'm really trying to eat a lot more berries.
Now tell some things you've learned from it.
Well, the blueberries are full of antioxidants, and I've heard that it helps lower cholesterol.
It does.
Yeah, it's very good for your heart. And so right now is a great time because all the berries are in season.
That's right. And then we put them up. Now with raspberries, when you put them up, you just drop them in that freezer bag. Don't rinse them or wash them. That's what they told us, right, Marie?
That's right.
And pop those in. I do that with the blueberries too. Now, with the strawberries, you need to take the little stem off those, and you need to rinse those, let them dry, and then you can slice them and put them up. And I do them in a little snack bag and put that in a big freezer bag. And then they're sliced already, and they're great for smoothies. Then I'm going to put some peaches with my blueberries. I also love to do, now the peaches you can slice up like this and put get a whole bowl full, do a fresh organic lemon, squeeze it, pour the juice over it, and then fill the bag with it, and that will keep them from turning brown. Now, I think I'm going to cut these, Marie. Did you get blueberries? Did you get you any raspberries?
I did.
Now, I've had my first raspberries just from the store because I like to get fresh from farms and stuff. That's how I saved a lot of money to be able to stay at home, was my picking and stuff. And I didn't realize how tart they are. But they're
really
good. They're really good.
They're great in lemonade.
Raspberry lemonade, yes. And we're going to do that another show for y'all. We're going to show you how to make lemonade with raspberries and strawberries that we have put up in the freezer.
That's
right, Marie?
That's right.
Okay. Do you want any peaches,
I
Marie?
do.
Okay, here you go. Here, Marie.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to put me another little layer of granola here. These glasses are a little big, but it's good because this would do a good breakfast. And if you've got kids that don't really like breakfast, if you let them make their own and put it in the refrigerator with saran wrap, and they can get it out in the morning, make it the night before. These are also good if kids are hungry, they've been playing out in the hot after dinner, they've already had dinner and they've gotten their baths and they're ready to go to bed. Give them a smaller parfait before they go to bed.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then they might even sleep better. My verse, I've been trying to do a verse for y'all. God has been so gracious to give me verses since Tom died. And my verse for y'all today, since we're doing a breakfast meal, is the one that he gave me about 2 weeks after Tom died. Marie, I couldn't take anything. I'm allergic to the base of antidepressants, and so are my children, so we really couldn't take anything. And so what I did was I asked God to help me, and he gave me a verse, and it's a short verse. It says, he gives sleep to those he loves. It's in Psalms. And so I would shut my eyes real tight, sleep on his pillow, and I would pray, God, please. And you understand this?
I do understand.
Yes. Would you please love me so much tonight you give me sleep? I would wake up the next morning refreshed. And those nights when I would wake back up sometimes, and I hadn't prayed it that night before I went to bed, you know, I just went to sleep and woke up, I would pray that because I thought I couldn't get back to sleep. And I was so worried I wouldn't get back to sleep because, you know, you don't want to lie awake after you've lost a loved one.
Yeah.
It's too difficult, and it seems so much harder at night.
It does.
And then he was so wonderful to give me that verse, remind me of the verse. I'd pray that. I think I concentrated so on praying that he just answered, and I went right off to sleep. So, because I know sleep was hard too after Josh went to heaven, right?
Sleep was very hard for me.
Yes.
I had a really hard time. It took me quite a while before I could sleep a full night.
I understand that. If you're having trouble too, a little bit of protein, no sugar, no caffeine after 3 o'clock, those kind of things can all help with it. And tea sometimes. Don't have it after 3 o'clock in the afternoon because that will keep you awake or keep you going all the time. So, all right, now I want to finish mine off. What you going to do?
I'm going to grab the granola.
Go right for it, okay? And I think that I am going to do, what have I not got in here?
The bananas?
Huh?
The bananas?
The bananas, that's right. Thank you, I forgot all about that. Good way for potassium. Oh, we also found out too that peaches, if you have a child that won't eat spinach, peaches have the same nutrition as spinach. And so feed your child a peach.
I did not know that until today, so I'm so excited.
I am too. I wish I'd known that a couple of years ago with mine.
I can get Allie to eat peaches. I can't get her to eat spinach.
How I got my kids to eat spinach was I made a spinach dip.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of helped. But I can just eat, and I love raw spinach. I think it's excellent. I do organic on that. And this is organic bananas, y'all, and we're going to have some slices here, Marie, and put that in there. I love strawberries and bananas. I love bananas in smoothies, and I love them in parfaits. You'll be surprised when you have your kids cook with you how much better they will eat because then they want to try everything they've made. So that's a real good way. Go ahead, Marie.
Okay.
These glasses are real easy because they don't turn over real easy. So if kids are working on them, and they're real cheap at the dollar store, and then you can buy a whole set of them at Belk's anywhere.
These look delicious.
I think I'm going to add me another strawberry. How about you, Marie?
I think this is good.
I'm having fun. Here we go. Well, I think that's about it today. I'm going to top this with a little bit of granola here. And we're going to a commercial break. Thank you so much, y'all.